What's going on? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. I want to talk to you guys right quick about something I was thinking about. Um, as a when you get your bag, when you become successful as a black person, you can no longer deal with your people. As a black person, when you become successful, and I hate to say it, you can no longer stay in the black community because other black people are going to do everything in their power to tear you down and kill you. If Nipsey Hussle would have got out of the hood, he would still be alive. This is a good topic that I was thinking about here. As a black person, when you become successful, when you begin to achieve in life, when you begin to shine, when you begin to live, the exalted life, you cannot deal with black folks no more because black people love tearing you down. They have that crabs in a barrel mentality. And that's why I say, as a black person, when you get your bag, when you begin to shine, when you begin to do well, you can no longer deal with your peoples because black people are the biggest haters ever. Negroes don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you shine bright like a diamond. They don't want to see you shine. This is why it's imperative as a black person, and even Thomas Sotomayor used to preach this. I ain't never been with all that pro-black foolishness. Because why would you support a race that don't love you? Why would you support a race that, if given the opportunity, they would have you erased off the map with the snap of a finger? I have never been pro-black. I think pro-blacks are crazy. I ain't gonna never be pro-black. I'm a proud coon. I'm a sellout. I'm an Uncle Tom. I'm proud of it. As a black person, when you begin to shine and do well in life, you got to get away from the black community because the black community don't love you. And black people don't love you either. When I think about, when I look at black culture, all I see is negativity. I don't see nothing positive within black culture. Nothing. There's nothing that's positive. There's nothing that's edifying within the black community. So why would I love and support a culture of degeneracy? I'm not going to stand for that. And if you seen as a coon or Uncle Tom because you don't want to be down with the culture, then, it is what it is, because I believe that you live your life how you want to live your life, screw what anybody got to say, black people are too opinionated. They want to tell you how to live your life and how you need to conduct yourself. I'm going to conduct myself how I want to conduct myself. I ain't trying to hear what a Negro got to tell me. I always been that way. I ain't trying to hear and ain't going to hear. That's my attitude all the way. I ain't trying to hear it and ain't going to hear it. See, a lot of black people think that as a black person, you got to conduct yourself a certain way. They feel that you got to be down with the community. I don't got to be down with anything. I can choose my own path. Black people, they judge you for everything. They judge the way you act, judge the way you talk, judge the way you think. A lot of black people, they'll think you dumb if you don't think a certain way. But I always tell myself, I got the mind of a white man. I got the spirit of a white man. My skin just black. This is why I have never been pro-black, never will be. When I was in 6th grade, I went to a school called Sankofa. The man was pro-black out of this world. Listened to reggae all the time. This man, he felt that, you know, the other ethnicities were the enemy. I'm gonna talk in code to be professional here. He felt the other ethnicities were the enemy. But I'm here to tell you, the real enemy that will erase you off the map, look the same as you. Yeah, that's why I've never been pro-black. You know, and I don't feel ashamed if other black people look at me as a coon or an Uncle Tom. I'm proud to be an Uncle Tom. There ain't nothing wrong with being an Uncle Tom. Because, like I said, as a black person, when you get your bag, when you begin to shine in life, when you begin to do well, it's time to get around some other ethnicities. And see, I got a whole different perspective on life now. The older that I get, I'm getting wiser. If I was a parent and I had children, I'd send my kids to private school. I'd do everything in my power to keep my kids away from black culture. I would want my kids to grow up to not even think they black. They'll think they white. Somebody will have to remind them that they black. That's how I'd raise and groom my children. I ain't never been pro-black. I ain't never been down for the cause and never will. You know? And I stand on what I believe in. I don't care if people think I'm dumb, crazy. I don't care. I'm going to stand on what I stand on to the end. Because the black community doesn't glorify nothing that's positive. As a black man, you get more respect and more love if you've been to prison, if you pushing dope, if you got some bodies under your belt. That's the stuff that black people glorify and celebrate. Black people don't celebrate nothing positive. They don't celebrate learning nothing, elevating your mind, feeding your mind with wisdom, knowledge. That's not valued in the black community. So I can stand here right now and say confidently, when you get your bag as a black person, don't let other black people shame you for moving away from the black community. You got to get away from that degeneracy. You got to wash your hand with the community. Chuck up the deuces and move on to something better. That's what you got to do as a black person. You know? That's why I never felt no type of way about black people who become successful and they get away from the black community. You daggone right. You got to do what's best for you at the end of the day. Don't worry about how other people may feel about it. But it's just some food for thought for today. How do you guys feel about this? When you become successful as a black person, do you agree that it's time to get away from black culture and the black community? Because I certainly do. I certainly do. But you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.